Duh. Okay. Oh, I am not a fine tooth instrument tonight, guys.
Duh.
Oh,
Okay.
speak of the devil.
Oh, I am not a fine tooth instrument tonight,
I
guys.
did it again.
Duh.
I did it again.
Oh, okay.
Speak of the devil.
Oh,
There we go. All righty. Let's start again. Hello, Philip. Hello, Moira. Hello, Moira. Hello, DJ. Hey, Steph. Hello, Mountains of Elysium. Jeff Franklin. Dave G Sound. Louise. LJ. Everybody, guys. Thanks for joining us. So it's good to see everybody. How is everybody doing? Hanging in there. How is everybody doing? I know. As I took that off. I know my right arm looked like a transporter accident. That's why I took the jacket off. That's right, Mr. Lindell. I noticed that. Hello, DJ. DJ, are you ready? We have confirmation. We have confirmation on DJ's birthday of the Clash of the Titans. Talking about Doctor Who. How exciting is that going to be? Hello, Stephen Klein. Oh, Shaka when the walls fell. Hello, Stephen. Yeah, Shaka. Hello. So it's good to see everybody. Happy Sunday. Hello, number one sci-fi. I know, right? Thank God I'm not wearing a red shirt. So great, guys. Great. We have who's ready for Latchkum? I'm ready just to like dive in there. I want to talk about a few things. So please forgive me because I've been fighting allergies this whole week. And so it's just annoying. It's not like it's just a little annoying. So I apologize. Thank you. Yeah, Philip. We're starting a 2-week. I'm sorry, 2-week day. We're going to celebrate the 2K this whole week. So we didn't celebrate 1K, and I said, "Well, we're going to celebrate 5K or 10K or something, some big number like that." But you know what? It took a while to get to 2K, and so we're going to celebrate it. So I pineapple my pineapple. I was all right. I'll tell you what I did, DJ. I saved the pineapple. For today. And when I went to grab it, I probably should have put it in the fridge. It just wasn't in the conditions. I could still eat it, but it's not in the conditions to like it's sticky and I don't know. It's not in the conditions to use for this. So there goes my pineapple. I should have put it in the fridge. I guess I'll eat it later. So yeah. So we're starting a 2K celebration this week, and I feel like something is weird about this my camera. I don't know what it is. So we have a great lineup this week. Tomorrow we're going to be interviewing Eric Moran from A Planetary Step and one of his colleagues for one of the first Orville fan films. And as we all know, it was something that they dedicated to their friend Aaron Eisenberg from Nog. So we're going to be interviewing him tomorrow, and we are going to have a very special Power Women Wednesday on Tuesday. Again on Tuesday because it's when our guests could make it. So Tuesday we're going to have another fan film, and it's going to be the Abaddon family fan film producer and Kat, and I'll be posting about that too, and hopefully we'll have a few more surprises this week. So what's up, Scotty? What's up, Sport Gang? Thanks for stopping by. Thank you for your love, my friend. I appreciate it. We appreciate it. We all appreciate it. So, guys, just a reminder that the mission of this channel is for all of us to come together and to support Seth MacFarlane and Tom Costantino on amazing, Seth Trek that they're putting out. Let's just call it Seth Trek. It's some kind of Trek. It's not Star Trek, but it's some kind of Trek. So let's just be grateful that we have it. And so we're supporting them. And also, the other thing is to connect Orville fans to Orville podcasts and channels, and we're going to be doing a lot more of that. And we do want to connect tomorrow. We want to be connecting everybody to Eric Moran's project of the fan film he did and what's to come, because that was just a little teaser, and we'll see what's to come. And JP was also in that fan film. Yeah, Stephen. JP did a great job. It was fun to see JP in the fan film. Absolutely. And the other thing we're doing in our community is to keep us engaged. And now more so than ever, because we were all going through this. We're all going through this period, this time, a little bit of strange time. So to keep us engaged until season 3 comes around. And so we've heard stuff about season 3 being postponed. And I don't want to talk about it too much until with more of it's confirmed. I know JP was talking about it on one of his videos. JP has a really good car video, by the way. I miss JP's car videos. JP had a really good car video about the Orville being postponed. So watch that. Miss JP's car videos, and it's nice to see a car video from JP. So let's all keep each other engaged until the time comes. All righty. Okay. So let's see. Number one, sci-fi. Your subscription to Hulu will have been wasted. Well, man. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff on Hulu. Hello, Mortimus. Hello, Philip. Hello, yes, and again. Hello, Lydia. Hello, Steph. Little Page. Guys, if you have not subbed, Steph, you can do your post. You can post if you want. You have the wrench. Please sub to Captain Robert and to Sporking News and to DJ Odyssey and to Philip Gaming. We have so many creators, guys. What an amazing community we are of creators who support each other. Let me just give you guys a little heads up about something that we're doing special on Friday. It's going to be DJ's birthday on Friday. This DJ, this guy right here. So if you haven't subbed to DJ Odyssey, please do. And you cannot click on those 3 dots and just go to his channel. So you're going to have to look him up on YouTube. So look up DJ Odyssey and I need a drink to talk about DJ. I'm sorry, DJ is driving me to drink. Just kidding, DJ. So he's a really nice guy, great channel, great panels, great conversation. And DJ's birthday's on Friday. And somehow I don't know how, I don't even remember how, we got into this whole thing about yes, shameless promo. There, thank you, DJ. Put your channel in there. And somehow we got into this whole thing about a debate between Katie and DJ on Doctor Who. So we're figuring out the details. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. We're probably going to invite a few. We are going to invite a few other panelists, and so check out DJ's channel, and we'll keep you guys postponed on Friday. So it's going to be a great week. There might be a few surprises this week. I'm trying to confirm on a few surprises. If they come through, they come through. So hopefully. And on Wednesday, I'm going to be on Simone's channel, I think. She has something very interesting. She had a great stream yesterday, by the way. Simone had a great stream yesterday. It's for all you gamers. She stars in Need for Speed, in the game Need for Speed, and so there is it's a sci-fi actor who has played many sci-fi roles, Stargate, etc. And I will be posting, or when Simone posts, we'll post. So I think I will be on that panel on Wednesday. Alrighty. Glenn, hello. Awesome. And yeah, Stephen Klein, Future Man is a great series on Hulu. I have not seen that. Hello, Tink. Where did Tink go? Hello, Tink. Okay. So, is Dega here? Because we can't start till Dega is here. Is Dega here? Dega, are you here? Are you just lurking? Is it Dega lurking? Just kidding. I don't want to pressure Dega. I'm sure he's out there somewhere. Even if he's not connected, he's thinking about us. Our friend Dega. Hello, Tink. Good to see you. Okay, and Tink and Lydia, let us know what's going on. If there's any Orville-related news with you guys, let us know. Let us know. All right, let's start. Let's start by picking somebody. Let's see. I don't just pick people. I really like. I scroll up and down. I let I let the thing slide up and down, and then boom, I just stop and I pick somebody. All right, let's see. Oh, I goofed. DJ, do you have see, the more you post, the higher you get, the more you write in the chat, the more possibility of getting picked. DJ, do you have a Star Trek or Orville question for us soon? Dig is in the Mirror Universe. The Orville Nation Mirror Universe, yeah. That's great news. The Orville 24/7 will be back soon. I know you guys had there was a lot of you guys creative decisions you guys had made, and you had to go back and re-look at stuff and re-coordinate. So that's great. That's great news. Wow. Hello, Echo Base, guys. If you guys haven't subbed to Echo Base Network, those guys are doing amazing work. Amazing work. Please sub to Nick and Coach, to Echo Base Network. All right. So DJ, do you want to ask a question, Orville, or are you passing? Does DJ want to ask a question on Orville or does DJ want to ask an Orville or Star Trek question? We shifted focus and have some polls coming up. Okay, great. Great. And you guys, I think eventually they're going to have the forum will be coming back soon. Awesome, Lydia. Wow. These ladies have a great idea, and hopefully they'll be up and running soon. And okay, so DJ passes. Dega in the house. There he is. Dega's in the house. Okay, now we can start. Number one sci-fi. Do you have a question? A Star Trek or Orville question? And guys, if we get Star Trek questions are fine, but if you guys can think of an Orville question, even better. But Star Trek questions are fine. I fell asleep. Oh, that sounds nice. That sounds nice. A late afternoon nap sounds really nice about now. There you go. I need some sleep. You go ahead and take that nap. Let's see. Number one sci-fi. Do you want to pass? Hello, Cryptic Charm. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Cryptic Charm in the UK, I think, right? Right, Cryptic Charm, or is that where you were? All right, let's see. Let's see if number one sci-fi has a question, or Orville or sci-fi, or Orville or Star Trek question. And oh, okay, cool. He's got a question already. Great. Number one. Do you want there to be a new bad villain type of alien race, or else expansion on the krill? All right, so what do you guys prefer? And obviously both are possible, but what if you have to choose, what do you prefer? Do you prefer to be there be a new bad villain race, or more elaboration on the krill? That's a good question. Good Orville question. Another villain race to be explored, or more elaboration on the krill? And I guess we can answer both to that question too. So my vote is both. My vote is both. That's right, Cryptic in the UK. Good to see you. Well, I hope I can make anything sound evil. No, it didn't sound evil. It sounded nice. It sounded caring. And hello, Jennifer. Thank you, Cryptic Charm. Awesome, Jennifer. I'm glad you made it. LJ, what a great panelist, LJ. We're gonna have LJ on soon. I need to coordinate. We need to coordinate. It's kind of sorry. It's been a crazy last 72 hours, LJ. So Tink says both. Cryptic says krill expansion. I want the krill that Ed fell in love with to be a regular and get with Gordon. Really? You want her to get with Gordon? That's interesting. Wow. That's interesting, Cryptic. Why not both? But if I had to choose krill, says Philip. Orville actor Philip Gaming in sub to Phil's channel. Philip, do you play Need for Speed? Steven says, yes, the orc-like species we encounter on the krill ship. Yeah. You guys have said that before. Steven, I think, has said that before a couple times. That exploration of exploration of that race that was on that destroyed the krill, and then they followed Ed and his girlfriend and his krill girlfriend down to the planet. Let's see. Louise says Sparrow. Oh, Louise says both. Sorry. Louise says Sparrow. Louise Sparrow says both. I'm turning dyslexic. Dyslexic. Tink says, ooh, that would put Ed and Gordon at odds. Oh, about Ed's what was her name? Talia, I think. That would put them about her ending up with Gordon. In the Krill Society, people have heard of Gordon and like him. Also, Gordon's read the Book of Aves and learned the language in Krill's terms. He's a hero. That's funny. Wow, that's interesting, Cryptic. That's an interesting take. Interesting. More krill and a close encounter with Avis. I gotta tell you guys, you guys have been talking about Avis for the last ever since I started the channel. All right, LJ. I gotta tell you, I would almost be surprised at this point that Seth and Tom haven't figured out a way to include Avis in season 3 or 4, or some elaboration on Avis, or who knows? Maybe Avis will be the Q of, or a Q-like character who the krill happen to see as gods or something. He's the only human that the krill like. I played the original on. Oh, okay, Philip. Oh, okay. Yeah, there were several versions. That's right. Please, guys, share the stream when you get a chance. Thank you. I know notifications don't work for me, but I mean, if you guys haven't done the notification bell, At least that way, I think if when you hit the notification bell, you won't get unsubscribed. But that's what I do. So if I ever got unsubscribed for somebody like one of the bigger channels, I would do the notification button. The Krill should be there as the enemy potential ally. Let the Union come to their aid and vice versa, while not really fully trusting one another. I like that. Guys, Mr. Lindell has a great channel where they do some mystery science theater. And it's a lot of fun. I was watching with them the other day. Lots of fun. So check out Mr. Lindell. He fought alongside the Krill in their own ships. And yeah, okay, yeah. I see why you guys are saying that. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Also, Avis, if real, needs to be played by Tony Todd or Michael Dorn. Oh, interesting. Cryptic says Tony Todd or Michael Dorn. I love Tony Todd. Avis is the Krill god. Yeah. I want the Krill to be a long lost part of the Mocklins who developed having to leave the. Wow, that's interesting. Wow, Adega, the sci-fi author, has come up with a crazy, interesting idea of the Krill being evolved from the Mocklins. Wow, interesting. May the Kelly be with you. Yes, may the Kelly be with you. Abe says the cat that appears on the bridge and only Dan knows. No one wants to believe him. That's funny. That's funny, Tink. Unfortunately, I need to step out being. Okay, Lydia. Yeah, do whatever you got to do. It was good to see you. And let us know what's up with Orville 24/7, because that project is still going forward. And yeah. And there was, just to explain really quickly, there was several people involved in that project. And I think that Alicia they've just separated, and Alicia is doing her own project, the Orville Lounge, which is going to be available soon, and 24/7 is going to be available soon as well from Tink and Lydia and Mary, if I'm not misunderstanding. The Krill and the Cattle in battle when Gordon flew one of yes, that's right. Yes, maybe he is a hero. Dan's a lower deck stud. You know what that mention does to me, says Cryptic. Avis is brought up on Captain Robert's live stream today. Oh, really? That's interesting stuff. Didn't realize that. I watched for a little bit. I got there at the end while I was getting ready for this. Yeah, Captain Robert April's channel is great, guys. That guy knows his Star Trek inside and out. Why not sub to Captain Robert? Okay, so Cyber came up with that one. The new Archer left. The Genocide one became the Breen. The crew Archer left to Genocide. Okay. Yes, Cryptic Charm. I didn't remember that. Cryptic Charm loves Dan, and always have. Okay, let's pick somebody else. Oh, DJ again. Let's see. Damn, DJ again. What the hell? Oh, she's not here. Cryptic Charm. Do you have a question for an Orville or an Orville Star Trek question? So we take the Latchkum, which I don't have anymore, and because it's sticky, and I have to throw it to Cryptic Charm. Do you accept, Cryptic? Oh, you're blow drying your hair. That's okay. Gotcha. So we'll yell so you can hear us. We'll have to yell so you can hear us while you're blow drying your hair. Let's see. Stephen Klein. Do you want to ask? Stephen always has good questions. Do you want to ask us an Orville or a sci-fi question or Star Trek question? Steven? So we're taking the Latchkum and we're throwing it to Stephen Klein. Let's see if Steven accepts. So meanwhile, I'm just going to remind everybody that by the way, guys, if you, go check out, if you guys haven't, not everybody has. I haven't ordered it myself. I hope to maybe this week. Check out the Orville comics that they're putting out. They look really, really good. And David Cabeza looks like he's done an amazing job. Him and everybody else involved. And Dave Goodman, I think, is doing the writing, if I'm not mistaken. Do you think Seth is going to publish some Orville short stories like James Bush did with Stark? I don't know. That's a good question. But I mean, the comics are there. Cryptic. They're putting stuff out. They're putting content out. Oh, okay. So you love them. That's great. I want to get this last one. Oh, Stephen. What two Orville crew members were awarded the Sapphire Star Medal? Wow. All right, Stephen. Good question. What two Orville? I think I know that. What two Orville crew members? Excuse me. Oh, really, Glenn? That's awesome. That's what I got to do. Yeah, I really don't buy comics anymore, but my intention is to get all the Orville ones. Yaphet and very good, Tink. Adega knows that one. I'm bad with names. Yarpritz. Alara and Isaac. Well, I think Yaphet's one. I think Yaphet is one. And Alara and Yaphet. Is that right? Is that right, Stephen? Good question, by the way. Number one guy? I must have missed that. Number one sci-fi got it? Oh yeah, that's right. Lauren Yaphet. That's what I was reading. Yeah, okay. Sorry, guys. This is what happens when you don't sleep. Hello, Loki. Loki's mornings of mischiefs and evenings of entertainment, or whatever you're calling your evenings. Everybody sub to Loki's channel. Loki is going places, guys. Great, awesome. Number one. That's great. Good question, Steve. And for being a damn hero. Hello, Heart and Soul. Welcome, Heart and Soul. Thank you for joining us. All right, Tink, if you got a question, let's go. Go ahead, ask your question, Tink. That's what I thought. Yeah, Steve. Okay. Will you watch the Orville if Seth MacFarlane leaves as an actor? Oh, Tink. He's not going to leave, but remains writing and creative control. Okay, that's a good question. Would you still watch the Orville if Seth was not on screen but involved? Which is not going to happen. Let me just say that. I don't know why some of you guys are worried about that. You know how many times this in the last 2 weeks I've heard, oh, if Seth buys what if Seth buys Star Trek? And I don't see why you guys are worried about that. I really don't see why some of you guys are worried about that. Hey Loki, and there's Loki's channel, and number one, and Philip, and all these, and DJ, all these channels, guys. Let me just make sure. I said it, by the way, I forgot. I said I was going to do this. Let me just take 1 second. I'm giving a wrench to every content creator so Adega doesn't go totally nuts. And it's not fair because Adega is probably typing away like a madman.
Every content creator.
So let me just all the content creators, I'm giving you guys all the wrench. All you guys who are content creators. Just remind me, raise your raise your you guys can all put in your channels a couple of times during the stream. I don't care. We're just growing our community all together. We're all growing together. So listen, if anybody doesn't have a wrench that wants one, let me know. Oh, mountains. Well, everybody sub to Mountains of Elysium. There you go, mountains. Okay. There we go. We got that done. Anybody else? Let me know. Oh, cryptic. I forgot. Oh, I forgot. Sorry. I forgot. Sorry, cryptic. Okay. All right. Question. Let's go back to hello, Caleb. Let's go back to Tink's question, and let me put it up. Okay, so will you still watch the Orville if Seth MacFarlane leaves? As long as Kelly gets command of the Orville. As long, yeah, okay. Yes, I would, as long as Dan becomes a new guy on the bridge, but he won't leave this baby. Yeah, he won't leave. Depends on who takes over as captain. I'll still watch it, but it wouldn't be the same. TNG. Yeah. I wouldn't like it if Seth left as an actor, but as long as it was well written and made sense. I got to tell you, hypothetically speaking, if Seth left as an actor, but he's still involved, I got to believe that the quality is still going to be there. It would just be sad to lose that character, or maybe. Yeah, Picard almost did. Yeah. Caleb, hello. What kind of spin-off do that's a good question, Caleb. You know what? We can take that up as our next question. So let's finish with Tink's question. And all right. So most people would still watch it. I know it looks like I haven't been putting many videos up on my channel lately, but I have been diligently working on months for my last video game review. Philip has some good content. Maybe it's a good time to start putting out more content, Philip. But he's busy acting. He's busy acting on the Orville, I guess, or other places. Okay. Do you think that Ed season gets a promotion? All right, let's take Caleb's question 1 sec, and let's take Caleb's question 1 second. And that last question was a great question, guys. Thank you, Tink. I hope it's not going to happen though. Where is Caleb's question? There we go. Okay. What kind of spin-off of the Orbital would you want if one ever happened? I kind of want another ship, the Wilbur maybe, but a planetary unit headquarters show would be cool. Planetary unit headquarters. Okay. What kind of spin-off? What kind of spin-off? What do you guys think? Let's take that question. What kind of spin-off, guys? Let's take Caleb's question. What kind of spin-off? Thank you, DJ. Yeah, we're getting close. Yeah, believe it or not, we have 2K, but we're not monetized. We're almost there. We'll be there a couple 100 hours away. Thank you for that support, DJ. Appreciate that. What kind of spin-off show, guys? The dude says, on the last question, I just didn't. Hey, dude, they ruin the team dynamic. At the end, I would love to see a spinoff and see Bortus as a new crew member, says Loki. Bortus and a new crew member. So number one says, what if Kelly is in command of her own ship? Steven says a spinoff to the Wilbur where all the crew are the misfits of the Union. Oh, that sounds like Paul Jenkins' new Star Trek spoof that he's doing. Meta Studios. Go sub to Meta Studios. Seiko's least tendencies maybe spin off with majority alien crew. Interesting. I'm the guy from Resident Evil 4. Oh, dig, I bet you are. To be honest, the Orbital hasn't been running long enough to have any kind of spin-off created. There's not enough character building. Yeah, no, it's not for now. It would have to be after like season 5, probably. First off, just remember that Seth doesn't have a great track record with spin-offs. Hey, Peggy, because he does have to delegate the writing. Yeah. There have been some. See, there have been some spin-offs that haven't worked or haven't been received as that well. However, the Seth's typical. My feel on that, Peggy, is that Seth's typical humor in the past is different from this sci-fi genre. So I don't know what. We're starved. The reason I'm saying that is because we're starved for good sci-fi now, and we probably will be for a couple of years. All those shows that have had, but I understand your point. All other shows that have had spinoffs had multiple seasons. Yeah. But we had spinoff. Okay. Yeah, it would take a dozen Teamsters with police dogs to get nobody's ever leaving the show. I agree with that, Captain Robert. Yeah, I think Tink does too. Yeah, I mean Kelly having her own command someday. It's interesting. Yeah, to go to work as a Krill delegate. I think it needs to come as a great. I think it needs to come from a great idea, just not just a desire for a spinoff. Oh yeah, when the moment is right. Yeah, when the moment is right, and there will be opportunities. Now, I want to go back and take a question. I don't remember which question it was. After Caleb, I was going to take a question that I saw here before. Oh, guys, I'm sorry. I don't. All right. I'm sorry, I don't see the question I was going to take. It's getting progressively harder to read the chat. I mean, I guess there's a lot of more interaction. All right, let's take Loki's here. Let's take Loki's. Do you think they'll ever make an Orville feature film? Well, that's interesting. That's interesting, guys. What do you guys think? I guess I mean, some people keep saying this whole thing about theaters being dead. Listen, a theater company might go under, or several theater companies might go under from this if they don't get bailed out and stuff. But somebody else is going to come along and with a new company and take that property and scoop it up and you know, I don't think theaters are going away anytime soon. They'll change, they'll modify. They already have. Now you can go and have a nice dinner and drink wine at the theater. Yeah. Well, guys, you know what? That's another thing we need to do. We need to get the word out on the Orville because there's a lot of fellow Trekkies who haven't really been. There's a lot of fellow Trekkies who haven't been watching it. They haven't gotten hooked yet. Okay, so yeah, so we passed the Latchkum to. Do you ever think they'll make a feature fan film? I know, right? Yeah, Diego. They made a Simpsons movie. Anything is possible. I bet when the Orville got so popular, he sent a copy of that Teenage Family of the Star Trek, saying, "Who's the bitch now?" Oh, I know. That's what I was thinking, Fortian. Hello, Fortian. So, Mr. Lundell says, "Yes, I think we'll have an Orville feature movie. They will someday." Loki says he's made films. He's made films before. Ted, yeah, he's made films before. A Million Ways to Die in the West. So I want to watch that. I feel like watching that tonight, or this week. Yeah, only a few more years and a bigger fan base. Guys, I got to tell you one thing. After Picard season 1, it was at best mediocre to a lot of people. Even people who were giving it a good shot. I think after season 3, of the Orville, it's going to be they're going to be on pretty much a level playing field with Star Trek, to be honest. Maybe even more so. Depends on how many more seasons of the Orville. Steven, we're going to have 18 seasons of the Orville. Watch. God willing. Firefly was a perfect example of a TV show that got canceled. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't. Yeah. I kind of feel bad when they do just a movie just to tie up ends. TV. Listen, TV ends up making them more money in the long run, I think. Oh, bye, Tink. Thanks. They're like not really sniffles. They're just allergy sniffles. Thank you. 14 will be back. I think some people struggle with jokes early on and assume that the whole show, people didn't know what to make of it. There's a lot of people just saw a few episodes at the beginning of season 1 and they haven't gone back to it, and they're going to be kicking themselves. So all those friends of yours, guys, who said, "Oh, I only saw a few episodes at the beginning of season 1. It's not really for me." Tell them to give it another shot, because they're going to be kicking themselves. Orville doesn't have enough content created. Oh yeah, not yet. Yeah, it's definitely early. Absolutely, dude. Yes, the dude. Bye, Tink. Thanks for joining us, Tink. I was holding the Orville the moment Cassidy Yates showed up. Oh, I'm saying at best mediocre. Yeah, Mr. Lindell. Because I know there's some people who, some people actually even enjoyed it. So, but there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people who enjoyed Star Trek Discovery or thought it was okay, and they were upset about the ending of Picard, which is interesting. Hello, good morning, Joe Lau in Hong Kong. That's funny, Cryptic. Oh, that's funny. He's screwed. My Turkey friends all loved it, but it's not available on normal television, and people are like to pay things. Yeah, well, there's other places to check out Picard too. I mean, if you need to go check it out. That's a good question. Let's take this question, guys, that Jeff put out for us. Thanks, Jeff. Do you think that the crew and the Planetary Union can really trust Isaac after what happened? I think actually that has to be addressed in season 3. There's no way they cannot address that in season 3, to be honest, from my opinion. If you want to remain in canon, there's got to be trust issues with Isaac, even though he bailed them out in the end. That's true. He did bail them out, and he was, he's probably going. He might have been just going along with things at first because he thought he had no choice. Yeah, season 3 is. See, I agree, Peggy. Yeah, I do want to say though that the Orville really found its footing at the end of season 1. They really and they really got into good stride in season 2. Yeah, I'm sure he's got some formula figured out. Seth has some. Really, he wrote 90% of the last 2 seasons. Really, Peggy? Well, oh yeah, he's participated in it. Yeah. I don't know how big their writing team is. It's probably like 4 or 5 people, I think. It's not big. They're not trusting Isaac so much as they're trusting Ed to keep him in line. That is a good point. Thank you, Robert, for pointing that out. See, Captain Robert, that's a great point. You're absolutely right, Captain Robert. Yeah. I agree with that, totally. I think there's a spy on the Orville reporting back again to the Kalon. Oh, that's interesting, Stephen. I think it. Yeah, I've thought about they were on the ship. The Kalon were on the ship for a long time what if they left something behind? I don't know if it's a spy or a program or an eavesdrop or whatever it is. I thought about that. The fact that they had left something behind. Maybe it's a spy. Maybe there's a spy. There'll be serious trust with Isaac. Clara told him that in regards to the relationship, so the trust factor with, yeah. Yeah, a lot of people, that's true. I had Hulu for a while. I enjoyed it. There was a lot of stuff you were watching there. Really? As Soul Writer? Oh, on more than half? Wow. Let me just say this, and I only say this because I planned for a long time to start this channel. Seth may have been putting this together for a while, so much so that he may have had the first couple of seasons mapped out from like since 5 years ago. Who knows? But of course, that's going to have to. They're going to have to tweak that because you can't keep doing that. In one season, he wrote, yeah, and two, he wrote. Oh wow, thanks, Peggy. Huh, interesting. Okay. Great guys. Wow, great comments. Um um well, I thought something was up with that replicator, says Loki. Hello, Supreme Heretic, Drew. Drew, everybody sub to Drew, and Drew has Drew, if you don't have a wrench yet, hold on. Drew, please put in your channel and sickest of all. Oh, where's Drew? Here he is. Drew, please put in sickest of all. It's our new digital online digital nerd magazine that Drew is putting out. It's great content. Let me just say that Retro Rogues is also putting out their new digital magazine this week as well. So you guys didn't even know about each other, but you're both putting it out this week. All right. Mortimus, I saw that question before. Let's take that question. Let's take this question from Mortimus. So we're taking the Latchkum, we throw it to Mortimus. He accepted already. And how would everyone like a crew member exchange on Orville and the Krill, on the Orville and the Krill, like Riker did the Klingon ship? That is an interesting idea. That was an interesting idea, Mortimus. And let me just be the first person to answer that. And let me just say that I thought about that, but with the Mocklins. And I'm thinking it would be more appropriate right now in the storyline to do that with the Mocklins. And imagine if they send their first officer, like Riker, they send Kelly to a Mocklin ship, and she's a female, and see how she's treated. So interesting question though. Let's answer that question. Let's see. So a Krill first officer exchange, like Riker did. Yeah, we're going to be at least we're going to get almost an hour's worth of episode now. That doesn't work, DJ? On that link that he put up doesn't work? It might be your browser, DJ, because it works for me. Sometimes sometimes if you're using your phone, it doesn't work. Yeah, Seth wrote A Million Ways to Die in the West. Yeah. That's, so what about the exchange, guys? See, Mortimus, that could be a backdoor into a spinoff. Interesting. Oh. Imagine Gordon as a crew member of a Krill ship. Oh, Gordon gets the exchange. Interesting. He's already had some experience flying Krill fighters. Kelly might work for I like the first officer. I mean, Gordon would be interesting too. I like the first officer Riker type of exchange. The dude says I prefer not to copy Star Trek episodes. Maybe it's not the first officer. Let's see, crew exchange. The crew exchange thing might be too Trekky. Let me just say this. I think where it would work, it would really work with the Mocklins, though. It would be, I know they've done it on Trek, but listen, who is Trek copying? I mean, Trek is copying real. I mean, they've had officer exchanges between countries, even between countries that have been, former Cold War adversaries. So officer exchanges are very common in the military. Really? Okay. Totally adored. More Avis jokes. Yeah. Yes. All right. The more I think about this, the more I think Loki, the more I think that Avis is going to be Avis could end up being like an Q like character of the Orville. Actually, it would make sense because they've already brought him up so much. They brought him up so much. Avis has been brought up a lot. It's like they're subtle, very subtly, introducing a character. Doing a doctor exchange program. The new character was a scientist, and a few seasons have gone. Then maybe you should go into doctor exchange program. I like that. Oh, great stuff. Okay, dude. Don't want too much copying of storylines. I do want to. I do want to say I did the whole the crew exchange thing though, the officer exchange thing. Maybe they don't have to do it the same way. Maybe they can do it the way it's really done, and maybe they exchange a couple of officers. That's more common, as far as I understand. Hug the donkey. Lieutenant Dan is a crew member. O'Brien. Did he have an exchange too? Did O'Brien have an exchange? I don't remember. I know Cryptic. Yeah, it's not. We saw it a lot in Stargate too. The dude mentioned Stargate, but they're just copying reality really with the officer exchanges, in my opinion. I can suck it. Don't you just love Captain Robert's bluntness? If you guys haven't subbed to Captain Robert, you gotta. I gave you I gave you the wrench, right? Yeah. Okay. Sub to Captain Robert. Put up your channel again, Captain Robert. 14 is back. I was exchanged. 14. I found some hair clippers. I think I'm gonna try it this week. I thought about doing it on your channel, but I'm afraid I might mess up too much if I try to film it, and especially if I try to do it live. I think I'm gonna screw it up too much, 14, to actually do it live. If somebody was doing it to me, fine, but if I'm doing it, I don't know. Let's see. What do you want us to see Bortis get a pet? A tortoise. That's right, the tortoise. I think it's too soon for an exchange. That's interesting. It might be too soon. What season did Riker do it, by the way? Just out of curiosity. I think it was 4 or 5. No, it was 5. Stargate's had some really good writing. Yeah. Yeah, Stargate had some really good since he was born. Yeah. How many krill chicks he would get? Lamar. Oh, do it on your stream. Oh, I don't know. I'll screw it up. I'll end up having to shave my head 14. I don't know. Why don't you cut your hair on your stream and I'll go on with you? Maybe I'll screw it up 14. You'll help? All right, let me think about it. Oh, let me think about it. If not now, definitely down the road 14. If not now, down the road. I have allergies, Joe. I have allergies, my friend. This week I've had allergies. Yeah. All right. I don't know what's wrong with my camera. Something's weird. My face is always like just like my eyes popping up behind the comments. All right. Let's go. Let's pick another question. Let's see. Jeff. Jeff Franklin, do you want to ask a Star Trek or Orville question? That's it, Drew. I'm allergic to Kurtzman Trek. Yeah. Oh. Well, I think girls have an easier time, though. I mean, unless it's real short. Oh. Ouch. Loki, why don't you go see 14? Why don't you get Loki to do that on your channel? Why don't you get Loki to do it on your channel live? And you can guide him through it. Although I'm sure the beard's a lot easier. So let's see. Jeff, do you have any questions from Jeff? Give Jeff one more minute. How Wesley? All right. Yeah, we were talking about this the other day. I guess Steven was there. Or you watched it later. Who would be the Wesley Crusher of the Orville, Marcus or Topa? Interesting. Who is it? What do you guys think? All right. You know what? Jeff, I think he's not here, or he stepped away. So why don't we take that question, Stephen? Who would be the Wesley Crusher of the Orville, Marcus or Topa? Marcus is the older of the Marcus is the older of the Finn boys. Oh, Supreme. 14. You got Drew. You got another candidate to go on your channel. This is the time for your channel to blow up, 14. Beard trim is and isn't easier. I guess so. Well, I mean, ow, oof. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna have to happen sooner or later. Guys, who would be the Wesley Crusher of the Orville, Marcus or Toba? Who is the Wesley Crusher of the Orville? What do you guys think? I think it's more likely to be Marcus for me. I think it's more likely to be Marcus. Oh, great. Jeff, we'll take that question now. We'll take that question now. Sorry for jumping the gun. I'll take it after this one. So I say Marcus. What do you guys think? Joe Lau says Marcus. All right. Anybody? Actually, this is listen, if you're going to try and cut your hair at home by yourself, why not at least do it with 14 who can guide you through it? Hashtag, if we're gonna have to say this, we're gonna have to put this on Orville Nation. Just hashtag our barber lives in Cornwall or in the UK. Lives in the UK. The official barber for our channel lives in the UK. Yeah, hit him up, guys. Yeah, it's also. I mean, it's not just because of the parallel, but because Dr. Crusher's son is the boy genius. In this case, would be Dr. Finn's son, the single female doctor parent. It's not just that parallel. I think it. Who knows though? The dude, introduce a character in the episode, call him Rusher Besley, and have him killed off in the most annoying possible way. That's a possibility, dude. Absolutely. Wonderful, great ideas, as always, guys. Hey, Buzz. I buzzed them big. Ah, interesting. I can mock that episode like that. If they mock Wesley and make a character based on him to have killed something white. Yeah. The worst it could be, it'd be a buzz cut. I guess so. Mortimus. I'll think about it. The problem is doing it live. Hey, Mando. What's up, Mando? So I said Marcus. Okay. Any other responses to that? Marcus or Topa? Marcus or Topa or haircut? because everybody's talking about the haircut too. Marcus took our haircut. Let's see. And Jeff's question was, the majority rule. What snack does Mercer jokingly tell Bortis that they should eat? Oh, that's a good question, Jeff. In majority rule, Philip. That's one of the episodes I've most seen, by the way, because of Philip. What snack? Huh. So for teams, is Marcus all the way. Give me Ty. I can put. Boxy says I can cut hair for you all. Learn I was hiding on the hair events of the Galacticon. Disco biscuits. Disco biscuits. If Will Wheaton came, that'd be great if Will Wheaton came. I know I love majority rule too, Jeff. Wow. I have thought this the exact same thing. It does feel like a Sliders episode. Absolutely, it does. Because it's like Earth, but not quite. Yeah, it's like Earth, but off. It does feel like Sliders. I love Sliders. That's something Sliders one day is going to come back. They're going to redo Sliders or continue it. Hopefully, they could still. Jerry O'Connell's young. They could still get that gang back together. Maybe incorporate a few extra. Marcus is the right age for the smart kid story. Marcus is the right age. Nobody. Yeah, because Topa's 3 years old, right? By now, I think. No way, Mando. There you go. Sub to Mando, guys. Mando, I'm giving all the content creators that we know who are frequents their own wrench. You got the wrench. Okay. So you can, guys, everybody post your channel. I don't care if you do it 10 times, to be honest. Post your channel 3-4 times during the stream. Just seriously, go ahead. No, don't worry about it. Just post, guys. As long as we're growing and sharing and people are being paranoid about their Twitter feeds looking right and they don't retweet stuff for people, and that's a bunch of baloney. It's share, guys. Let's share everything. Let's get the word out. Let's grow. Let's all grow together. Okay, so what's the? Oh, was that what it was? A weed brownie? Thank you, Boxy. There's only one muffin. Oh, Boxy. Guys, what so to finish up with this question, what snack was it, guys? What snack was it? What snack was it? Yes, shameless plug number 2. Go ahead and do it, guys. DJ, that's what you're doing. Oh, DJ, I have to ask you for a favor, dude. DJ, I need to ask you that big favor so I look like a big channel. Can you give me at least one thumbs down? So I know that thumbs down is coming from my buddy DJ. There you go. Plug your channels, guys. Yeah. And if you guys haven't subbed if you haven't subbed, guys, to somebody who's in our who's a frequent comer or infrequent guest follower in our community. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, DJ. Thanks, guys. What was the snack, Jeff? Jeff, was it the brownies? I think it was the brownies. Can you just confirm, Jeff, before we move on? I think I'm gonna. Jeff, can you confirm if that was the brownies? Oh, how good would that be? Would it be cool if they would get Avery Brooks? It's funny because I was asking through a chat question. I asked Sirach Lofton, who plays Jake Sisko, that question the other day. If we would ever see them together on a non-Star Trek project, him and Avery Brooks. And he seems he thinks it's going to be hard. Like it's going to have to be something very special to get Avery to act, because he thinks that Avery's done with acting in general. So, but maybe for him, maybe a guest appearance on the Orville. Maybe that would be something special. Who knows? Maybe Seth is the one guy who can. Seth is very good at relationships with a lot of actors. Maybe Seth is the one guy who could get Avery to do something like that. And by the way, guys, if you're not watching the Seventh Rule podcast, I'm going to put their link in here. They are. If you're not watching the Seventh Rule with Sirach Lofton, with Jake Sisko, guys, and Ryan Husk, and let's just remember, I just want to remind you guys that this was Sirach's and Aaron Eisenberg's and Ryan's podcast together. Aaron Eisenberg played Nog. He passed away a few months ago. This was their podcast. So sub to them. Please sub. I'm putting in let me just make sure the Seventh Rule. Please sub to and they make it very clear that Aaron's spirit is there, and they're how they do things, and they talk about him a lot. And his Aaron's significant other, Melissa, but it's she pronounced it slightly different pronunciation of her name. She's often there too, as well as a guest or in the chat or something. All right, guys. So let's see Jeff's answer. Sorry, Jeff. Oh, duh, I put it up already. Maybe we should have. Yes, that's it. Maybe we should have pretzels and water. That's what it was. Yeah. Yes. No. Make pretzels and water. Yeah. Avery's a busy guy. He's a busy guy now. Now he's what is he like? What is he involved in now, Captain Robert? I have the Loris stream idea. He mentioned something similar in the stream a while back about. Oh, interesting. Yes, sub to Gary from Nerdrotic if you haven't, guys. He is one of the pillars of our greater community. Sub to the Seventh Rule, and sub to anybody with a wrench in here who's putting up their post. Actually, guys, let's take 1 second. If you got a wrench in the next 30 seconds, let's just take a break. Next 30 seconds, if you got a wrench, put up your channel again. And if you guys haven't subbed to any one of those channels, do it now. Let's just take a second. And meanwhile, I'm going to just tell you guys again what we're doing tomorrow. So, and speaking of nerdrotic, I am wearing my favorite nerdrotic hat because it's one of the only caps actually it's the only cap I have right here with me now. Gary was very nice to give me one of these at New York Comic Con. Sub to nerdrotic, guys. Sub to nerdrotic. Yes, we're plugging ourselves. I know, but you're just doing me a favor, Mando. You're doing me a favor, Mando, because I can't do it. Dude, there's too many content creators in here. Just everybody plug your channel. If somebody's not subbed to one of them, just anyone that you're not subbed to, sub, guys, please. All right, so I'm just going to review again. 2K 2,000 follower celebration this week, guys. Very, very grateful for all of you guys and our community in general, and for your participation. You guys are amazing, and I know I don't say that enough, but I hope I transmit that in other ways, even though I don't verbalize it. Very grateful to everybody, all our friends here, and so we have tomorrow. We have the Orville fan film creator Eric Moran and one of his crew for an interview. On Tuesday, we're going to have Power Women Wednesday on Tuesday again this week, and we're going to have the creators of the trailer of the Abaddon fan film. But that was it was a few years ago, but they're still getting the project together. I think it was a couple of years ago that they put out that trailer, and that trailer looks very interesting. It's a very high quality trailer, and we want to hear more Monday tomorrow about where the planetary step, where they're going to take us with Eric, where Eric is going to take us with a planetary step. And Wednesday, I'm going to be on Simone's channel. I think I'm going to be on Simone's channel with a sci-fi actor from Stargate, from other stuff, and Simone's going to post that, and hopefully a couple more surprises, including Friday. Friday, we have a Clash of the Titans with our very own friend DJ right here. 400 and sub birthday party. That's okay. DJ, we're gonna have to, yeah, we're gonna coordinate because DJ is doing a Clash of the Titans with Katie the meteorologist on Doctor Who, and we're gonna have a few more guests on that, guys. So we got to figure out let's work out the details on that. There. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody, for sharing. Let's see. Oh, I'd love to do stuff with JP. I love JP. JP doesn't really have guests on, really, though. Peggy. Well, I do want to have a couple of panels this week. So we're going to do kind of a 2K celebration week, and yeah. So everybody. Oh, I'm sorry, DJ. Oh, the sub party is after the debate. Okay, so the debate, and boom, everybody goes to DJ's channel for the party. Gotcha. Okay, new Latchkum question. I'm throwing the good night, dude. Good night. Take care. Stay safe, the dude. Good night. Picking somebody. Let's see. I'm picking Peggy. All right, Peggy. Well, you said you weren't busy. Now you're busy. I'd really just randomly picked you, by the way, Peggy. So do you have a Star Trek or Orville question for us, Peggy? Our friend Peggy. Oh, he's back. I'm back. I'll be back. Philip Gaming, our friend Philip Gaming, looks like a cross between Jerry O'Connell and Arnold Schwarzenegger. You see that? Do you guys see it? I'm gonna put up a Philip picture. I'm gonna put up a picture of Philip looking tough. Let's see what you guys think. There he is. Oh, where's pictures of Philip? Oh, that's not Philip. All right. Hold on. While I find that, let's see. Okay. So I. Okay. Oh, that's question. Okay. So, all right. So this is a question to the general chat. Do you guys plan on having viewing parties the first night the Orville's back? What do you guys say? Anybody having viewing parties when the Orville is back? Does anybody have viewing parties when the Orville is back? Okay. I gotta put up a tough looking picture of Philip. Let's see. I was looking for a tough looking picture of Philip. Sorry, Philip. Oh, there you are. All right, let's see. By the way, if you guys want to see our friend Philip O'Reilly's website, where you can see a lot of his work, it's right here. Here. Sure. There you go. I'll probably watch it with whoever's close by, says Philip. Let's see. I want to find a tough looking picture of Philip where he looks kind of like a. Let's see. Where's Philip? There you go. You guys have seen some of these before. Look, he looks tough here. Yeah, he looks like a badass. Here, 1 second. Let me share. So this is here. This is our friend Philip. Our friend Philip, the actor, looking tough. See, doesn't he look tough? Sorry, Philip. Am I embarrassing you? Yes. I got all sorts of stuff planned for when the Orville actually airs. Yeah, those we got to talk. Yeah. Yes, Supreme. I'm gonna bust you, sis. Yeah, he's looking tough. Actually, here's another tough. There's another picture where Philip looks tough. Here, he's more like he's a bad guy tough. But he's a bad guy. Just got busted. There you go. Yeah, Philip's gonna get, dude. Philip's gonna get very soon. Hello, speaker. Philip very soon is gonna get speaking bigger speaking roles. So yeah, I'm sorry, Peggy. I'm not myself today with my allergies. Let's see. I think some people might be reluctant to answer that question too, because they don't want to say that they're sharing they're not, I think some people are gonna have a couple of watch parties. In general, I think that people will, by the time the Orville comes around. Listen, we spend money on on all kinds of crap. I think by the time the Orville comes around, I think a lot of people will have gotten that um, for a couple of months, and it's only a couple of months. It's only like 2 months. So, um, and those who don't can share. So, all right, let's pick another question. Thank you, Peggy. Guys, if I ever said I was going to pick a question and I just blow by it, it's my stage fright being in front of all you guys. It's just me being distracted or nervous or just doing too many things at the same time. Yeah, I guess Drew's invited to the after show. Dude, that's gonna be fun, Drew. Once the Orville airs, that's gonna be fun to do those after shows. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's get one more question. Let's see. Next question. Mando. Mando, do you have a Orville or thanks guys, because we got a lot of Orville questions today. Mostly Orville questions. Orville or Trek question? I'm liking all the Orville questions tonight, guys. Yeah. Okay, Orville. Orville questions. Oh, by the way, guys, if you haven't, speaking about Tom Costantino, and I don't mean to blow up his Twitter, but it's his birthday today. I heard it's his birthday on Twitter. So you might want to find one of those posts. If you see one of those posts that says happy birthday to Tom, I think I posted, I think I retweeted one. Might want to comment on there or just tweet at him happy birthday. Whenever that's ready and when the time comes, Peggy, yes, we will let you guys know, everybody know. Oh yeah, DJ, you remember seeing him? Okay, we were waiting for a question, and I guess we're not getting it. Oh, 14. I'm so getting one jacket with zippers on it. I know. I know, right? All right. Let's take Mortimer's question. Because I don't see. Oh, that was a speaker. That was DJ. I asked DJ to downvote me. I asked DJ to downvote me. It's a joke. Okay, Mortis. Second season Picard will adapt to being a synth and fight. Second season Picard, will he adapt to being a synth and fight for their rights, or will he be trying to hide the fact and act as a human? That's an interesting question. Actually, I got to tell you, I was catching up on Westworld because I saw a few episodes of Westworld. I didn't really like it at first, and then I went back and binged it this week. So I'm probably going to review the last 3 episodes of Westworld. And this reminds me of the character Arnold. Now, it's just like he's between like 2 worlds, where he's between he's kind of between the synths and the. I'm thinking, I don't know. That just came to my mind right now. What do you guys think? So let's take Mortimer's question. So, will he fight for the rights? Well, he's already been. Actually, he's as a human, he's already been fighting for the rights. I know, Philip Wahlberg. Actor Philip Wahlberg. He's a human Cylon. Guys, don't forget to watch the Pegasus Actual podcast that Drew has Thursday nights. Supreme Heretic has. And Simone Bailey, who was in an episode of Battlestar Galactica, was on his show the other night. That's actually a good rewatch. If you guys haven't watched it, good rewatch. Drew, can you post? Why don't you post that episode where you had Simone on as a guest for the first hour? If you can put that up in the, you have a wrench. If you can put that up, he's a lot shorter than me. Hopefully, Picard won't get a second season. Excuse me. I wish I could say I cared one about the STP, but I just don't. I am more interested in the next Axonar. I gotta tell you, speaker, I am more interested in the next Axonar too. Oh, Joel Oja, Riker serves as attorney for Picard. Synthesis trial. That's funny. Hey, Jeff B. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, it's yeah. Otherwise, I could totally see that. Picard will not just fight for synth rights, but photonic holographic rights. I gotta tell you, Mountains, if they continued, that would eventually come up. I agree. The story continued as he is a machine. Do synths dream of electric sheep? Will he find balance? Will the Borg take over his body and cringe? Oh, that's interesting. Now we have these. So we have these bio robots now. These synths. The Borg. How easily do the Borg assimilate them? That's interesting. Do you think that Ed at this point is the top captain or one of the top captains of the fleet? That's a good question. Let's take that as the next question. So let's finish answering this question. Thank you, Stephen. That's a good question. Okay. Synths. Let's look at the final synth response. Picard will not just fight for synths, right? But he's also fight for. Oh yeah. Do synths dream electric sheep? Yep. Final responses to the synths, guys. Don't forget to help out Captain Robert. They are not living in a home, guys. He is in the situation. Steph and Captain Robert are trying to get their housing squared away, and any help is appreciated. So the doctor's allowed. Okay, so let's see. Let's go back to both our team. Yeah, it's been officially renewed. We'll see. Yeah, it looks like it has. Yeah. Okay. I think he's going to be between two worlds. I think that Seth. I think that Picard has already been very vocal for synth rights, and I think there's just going to be moments where he's going to feel caught between two two realities. But yeah. All right. Let's see. Do you think that Ed at this point is the top captain or one of the top captains of the fleet? Now, he kind of came in as a almost washed out captain, right? Because he had personal problems. He'd been drinking. He'd been. Um, what do you guys think? Uh, what do you guys think? Do you think that Ed? By the way, let me just say, even though Ed has been a little bit, even though Ed went through a hard time after his divorce, something feels very different when we're talking about comparing this to Picard. We've been talking a lot about the drinking, the addiction in Picard. Something feels very, very different about these topics in both the Orville and Picard. It's treated in a different way. I think it's. I think some people can have a problem, but I think that I don't know. I just feel I can't put my finger on it right now. They're just treated in a different way, different manner. All right, where were we? Do you think that Ed is one of the top captains? Spite. I'll tell you what, Spite, Captain Robert. Season 3 of Discovery is Spite. Yeah, we were talking about this the other day. Yeah, season. I don't see second season of Picard being Spite, but third season. Excuse me, third season of Discovery is just for total spite. That's just to prove that they can do it. Whether anybody wants to watch it or not. I think he's a top captain now. Yeah, that's a good question. It's one of the top captains to me. So remember, they gave him kind of they gave him just kind of a common vessel. It's true that it had Isaac on it. He was with a Kalan emissary. Ed thought to have been much higher. Ed was thought to have been much higher in the ranks, higher in the ranks, but sidelined by the divorce. Yeah. I think he is a working man captain, who is like maybe a rising star. Let's say that. Kind of like what Peggy said, but he's kind of a rising star for me. Mountains, have a good night. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us, Mountains. Ed is definitely one of the luckiest captains in the fleet. Hello, Thomas. Take care. Take care, Mountains. Sorry for my allergies, guys. It's probably annoying. Sorry about that. Yeah, see, Ed has a lot of potential. Ed should be probably, if it wasn't for the divorce sidelining him, he would probably be at a higher level, which also means that Ed's true potential is really a lot more than and it's all gonna come out now. He's a great captain. He's just had some trouble getting, got off to a rough start, but he is going to be he is going to be he's going to be a great captain. Let's see. He's a rising star. For me, he's a rising star. Sorry, guys, I'm getting like incoherent in my conversation here. Picard was a good captain, but he wasn't someone you came to talk with. That was what Troy was about yeah. However, Troy would go talk to him. She would tell him like all her problems. Oh, Captain Riker and I used to have a relationship. Picard is now one of the worst kept. Ah, Picard and Picard. Ruffalo. What did Stephanie write? Season 3 of Disco Prize is a giant steaming dump on the fans. Oh, that's funny. Disco Prize. Oh God, yeah, Disco Prize. That was season 2. That's a good name for season 2, Disco Prize. Yeah, the crew of the Enterprise. Yeah, Discovery. Hello, Stephen. Now, all right. So we have Ann Winters joining us now. For you guys, that's a good question, Stephen. Does the Orville have a semi-equivalent of Troy? Now we have. Let me put up just an image of. We were talking about her the other day of Ann Winters. Now Ann Winters is the Ann Winters is the newest member of the crew. Okay. Now we were talking about all these possibilities the other day. Some people said it was maybe somehow she was related to Kelly. Some people said, oh, what if some kind of time displacement thing, and she's actually Ed and Kelly's daughter, even though she's, older than she should be. Does Orville have a equivalent? Some people suggested that she might play a counselor type role. So as far as we know, they don't. And by the way, let me just remind you guys that Marina Sirtis is now a member of the crew. I'm not saying she's going to have Troy-like powers. She's a teacher. We're going to be. I'm just reminding people that we're going to be seeing a lot of her. And it's true. Dr. Finn did marriage counseling. But we may have. Let me ask you guys. We may have Annie Winters being this role. Let me ask you guys from some of the pictures that we put up, and including this one. What do you guys think? Does anybody think she could be related to? Does anybody think she could be related to Kelly? Does anybody think that Annie Winters her character could be related to Kelly? Yeah, well, all doctors are, versed in therapy to some degree, even though, on some level, even though some of them are not good at it, but some are. Discovery season 2 was Anson Mount. Yeah. The only good thing about was Anson Mount, that's for sure. The Orville does have a more family. The Orville does have a more family. Everyone talks to everyone. Yeah, a more family feel. Yeah. Loki says possible. Okay. Let's see. Oops. I don't think we need her to be related. Okay. No, yeah, we don't need her to be related. Master of positive. Trey. Oh, hey, Trey's here. That's right. Hey, Trey. Axonar Comics. Trey, if you have a wrench. If you can do us a favor and put your channel, everybody's put their channel in. So put your channel in once in case somebody hasn't subbed to it, please. This is too much work. We have too many content creators for poor Adega to be putting in everybody's, even though he would. Thank you, Adega, for supporting that role. Science fiction author Adega Outlaw. I think Ann Winters will be a helmsman. Yeah, a lot of people are thinking that. I think a lot of people are thinking that. Sub to number one sci-fi guys. And let's see. Okay. So actually, Trey, do you have any news on, because obviously Comic-Con's not happening. Do we have any news on when Axonar might get released? So that's a question we're all posing to Trey. I have allergies, Trey. Yeah, I had a lot of allergies this week. It's just annoying. It's not. I'm not sick though. That's allergies. Thank God. Oh, Cryptic reviewed. Did he get married to Jessica Rabbit? Oh yeah, did he get married to Jessica Rabbit? Is that a comment about his wife? Ann Winters is a krill spy who is a krill spy who underwent surgery to look. Oh, another krill spy. Interesting, Stephen. Interesting. All right, so let's put this question out to everybody. Theories on who Ann Winters is. That's a good theory, Stephen. Theories on who her new role might be. That's our question to everybody. Theories on who. Oh yeah, about being about Jerry Ryan being what's his name? MacGyver's evil aunt. Is that the one you're talking about, stuff? Yeah. That's funny, Steven. I know, right? Don't cry. Things will get better. Okay. Let's see. So Cryptic Charge reviewed Adega's book. If there's a link to that, Cryptic, can you go ahead and put that if there's a link, can you put that in on the chat? Let's see what Trey said. So the initial plan was for it to the event of San Diego Comic Con. Oh, in the event that San Diego gets canceled, which it is, next part of the Axonar will be released during Dragon Con this year, first week of September. Okay, I do remember hearing that now. Alex saying something. There is talk now that it might get pushed back further to possibly another venue. Okay, interesting. Thank you, Trey. Thank you, guys. Any other theories, guys? Thank you, Trey. Any other theories, guys, on Ann Winters? On Ann Winters' new role on the Orville? And let's go find somebody for another question. Let's see. Let's see. Let's find somebody. Philip Gaming. Orville question. Philip. An Orville question from Philip. Well, Orville or Star Trek question. Orville or Star Trek. We're getting a lot of Orville questions today, though. It's great. And guys, remember that tomorrow we're going to be talking to Eric Moran from the Orville fan film A Planetary Step. And Tuesday, we're going to be talking to Kat, the producer for the Abaddon fan film. And Wednesday, I'm going to be on Simone's channel for something cool with some Stargate actor yet to be revealed. And Friday, we have so this is all the 2K celebration week. And Friday, we have the big, huge debate between DJ and Katie and a few other supporters. But I'm afraid that Katie's probably going to be outnumbered, but she's feisty. So oh, great. Thank you, Dega. Check that out, guys. I'm going to check that out too. Cryptic's review of the book. Awesome. I'm sorry I haven't done a review yet, Dega. The truth is, Dega, I've been waiting to get back home to order the book. That's the reason I haven't gotten it. So she will be Avis, says Mortimus. Oh, 14 says maybe a Mocklin. Oh, Ed's new love interest. And we live to serve Axonar Comics. Oh. Yes, Trey does live in service of his friends and his community, and he is very much, and that's the way we should all be, to be honest. Live in service of our friends and our community and our greater community. Oh yeah, Jeff, DM me. DM me on Twitter. You got me right. We're connected on Twitter, right? Oh, we need somebody to help Katie because she's probably gonna be out on her own, and I'm not. I stopped watching Doctor Who a long time ago. Yeah, a lot of people want to see Avis's. Yeah, well, we're going to come to that at some point in the day. I found those images possibly on set. I sent them direct to Messy Desk in case they're Photoshop bait. Oh, you did find them. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't find them, LJ. But the only one I saw, is that the one? Is she in red? Is that the one that JP uses on his video? Yeah. Thanks, Peggy. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I probably sound annoying today. I wish I could find a vintage Daisy Joe. I'm sure they're out there. Well, vintage. I see you. Really? DM me, Peggy. Okay. I mean, we're still putting the panel together. So you can DM me. Oh, okay. Okay, LG. LG was a great participation the other day, as well as Nerd Cookies, and of course Raquel and Katie, as always. LJ. Oh, LJ. You don't have a wrench. Here. Sorry. LJ, please put up your channel like everybody else has. Sorry, I just forget there's too many people in here. Please put up your channel, LJ, your YouTube channel. Oh wait, if you have one, I think you have one. Well, I gave you a wrench anyway. So let's see. You married Jessica Rabbit, says Cryptic. All right, let's ask another question. Let's see. Mortimus, do you want to ask a question, or a real Star Trek question? Yes, and LJ will be also contributing to SOA, Sickest of All. That Sickest of All is the one of the great new places to get your online information, along with Bounding into Comics and Chaos Central, and if you haven't, do us a favor, Supreme Heretic, and Can you put up that? I could click on it, no problem. Can you just put up the link again to the Sickest of All website, LJ? I mean, Drew. Mortimus, does Mortimus want to ask a question? Yeah, being a regular on Picard, I guess would be, well, it depends because and guys, sub to Sickest of All. Oh, you can't. Okay. Well, sub to Sickest of All, guys. Sickest of All. They nuke the narrative, I think, is their logo. It would be funny if Anne just turns out to be a better pilot than Gordon. Yeah. Oh, Captain and oh no. What's going on? Oh no. Oh, StreamYards is about to boot me. Oh shoot. If I get booted, I'll be back in 30 seconds. Jeez. Okay. Wow. Sorry, guys. I get booted every once in a while. Yeah. Yeah, Steven. Damn CBS. Screw sleep, bird isolation. I know, right? I am east of you, Cryptic. It's later here. It's 2 a.m. here. I did miss you guys. I get kicked off like, oh man, lately I've been getting kicked off once a stream. Usually there's somebody on here with me, and so it's not really noticeable. Good night, LJ. Oh, I forgot to bring up Sada today. Cheers, LJ. Have a good night. And we're gonna have LJ on real soon. We're talking about her writing when she's ready. So, oh my, yeah, it was an intermission. That was it. It was an intermission, Philip. You guys could go to the kitchen, pour yourself another drink, and come back. Oh, I don't remember where we were. Let's see. Let me just pick somebody else for another question because I don't remember. Were we answering? You guys could hear me though saying that I was about to get bumped because I like the first thing that happens before I get bumped is my screen freezes up. You guys could, okay. Let's pick somebody. Oh, Adega. Adega, do you have an Orville or? Yeah, it's almost time for me to take my Benadryl, Jeff. I should be better after the stream. I'm going to take it. I should be able to take it again. That should help. Oh, that's the okay. I'm sorry, Mortimus. All right, let's take Mortimus' question first. I missed it. Will he hide that he's a synth? That's okay. That's a very, very, very direct question. Will he? It's very specific. Will he hide that he's a synth? What do you guys think? Thanks, Mortimus. I got sidetracked, and maybe Adega will come up with a question. Next question. So, what do you guys think, Mortimus? What do you guys think? Will he? Will he hide that he's a synth? That's a good question. I got to tell you, the way this Picard is being played, or written, I would expect for him to not say it at first. I think the way thanks, Axonar. I still take the unpopular idea that should have recast Picard. Yeah, DJ's been very adamant about that. And actually, I think the DJ is right about that. That's an out. Listen, that is an out. That is an out. I think the reason they did it, it's because it's an out. Whenever Patrick Stewart gets tired of playing Jean-Luc, he has an out, and they can put him into a younger body. They can say that his clock is ticking, and he says, "Well, I want to live longer." They just give him a new body, and with a new actor. And whenever Patrick Stewart gets tired of playing him, he has an out. So already knows that Picard is now a synth. Do they? That's a good question. Do they know he's a synth? What about clarity? What do you guys think on that? So let's add to the question. Do we think does Starfleet know he's a synth? To be honest, Steph, I don't think she's going to be too regular. I think she'd be maybe 2 or 3 times a season, kind of like with an over story. Maybe next season will be like a story arc, long story arc. I think will be an issue pronounced the way this Pedestru says a word, that he's an issue. I don't think Starfleet is going to care. He longer works for the Federation or Star. He did. He doesn't let you. He no longer works for the Federation. Yeah. Interesting. Well, I don't know. Does he have a lot of secrets? I mean, he was a pretty high-ranking admiral. Is he a security risk? Stephen, is he a security risk? He hid that he was French for years. Let me say this, guys, because let me just say this, and I know Cryptic is from Europe too. Even today in Europe, there's Europeans moving around the EU, including the UK, even though they don't want to be anymore. There's Europeans moving around who are kind of, what I'm trying to say is that they'd very easily be somebody with a British accent who's just bilingual in French and English. Look at Bernard Bullen, who we interviewed the other day. The Mandalorian actor, Mandalorian's dad. He's bilingual, and he's grew up between the UK and Madrid. So I think that's less of an issue for me, anyway. I know it comes up a lot. A lot of people bring that up. I also say that because I'm bilingual too, by the way. So that's probably why I say it. Okay, I had a question. Other than Kalon, who would you give a disability? That's interesting. That's a good question. Okay, that's all right. One sec. Let's finish this question. That's a good question, Diga. Any other remarks, guys, to the prior question? Is he going to hide it? And then we're going to take a Digas. It seems like they have. I don't know. It seems like they have maybe a human body over some kind of synth skeleton. I don't know. Listen, the one thing that didn't make sense to me at all was Dodge. Was it in episode 1? I think it was that super long jump that she had. Well, you know what would make total sense is because one of the Sung ancestors, one of the Sung ancestors who created the the Enterprise series, who created the augments, it would make sense if she was a human body, like if the synths had human bodies, but they were like the augments. They were just like extra human. They were stronger and better. So that would make sense. But that jump that she did in episode 1 of Picard makes no sense. I'm falling way behind. This is for humor. Okay. Yeah, I'll get back to Adiga's question. Let's see. I'm going to get back to that question. Adiga no longer works for Starfleet, so he has an obligation to tell them what actor we want in that part. I'm sure they could find. That's a good question. What actor would we want? I'm sure they could find somebody. That is a good question, though, Peggy. Dope. Says Diga. Dope. So Picard is like the doctor. Did I pronounce that right? Dope. So Picard is like the doctor, can change over, upload into so he's immortal. Right now he's looking. By the way, something that didn't make any freaking sense to me. Let me just say this, guys, because at the end of that Picard season, if Data's there and he's alive, first of all, why kill him off? Second of all, they could have just downloaded him into a body. So Data's been there the whole time. Why haven't they put him into a body? And why don't they put him into a body? Anyway, he's too valuable just to turn off. And yeah, he wants to be human, but how would Starfleet already know? I don't know how Starfleet. How do you guys think Starfleet knows? Because of the people because of Nobody there is in Starfleet, right? Is filmed in Southern California. One reason it's so expensive, but Ryan being interesting, Steve. Yeah, issue. That's it. Thanks, Trey. Issue. The issue is now that they have. Hey, Nassim. The issue is how they will write this race status and how it's impacting the self in the alpha quadrant. They write two denominational story. It's not going to impact the show. That's not going to impact the show. It's possible, yeah. It's possible it might not impact the show. Picard is not mortal. Is not immortal. They state that he will die. Yeah, but so they say he's going to die, number one, but they do have this. They do have the option that maybe he's about to die. They transfer him into a new body. As soon as he uses a Starfleet transporter, they will know. That makes sense. More, yeah. Well, not much longer. We're out of the EU, thankfully, says 14. That's right. You are part French, but sound like I'm from Southeast England. Or is Jerry supposed to be recurring, being on half the ifs? Is immortal? That could be changed. Is he supposed to be recurring? Okay. He's not immortal because of programming. Picard's worst plot device ever. Yeah, but he never spoke French. Never read books by Francois Dickens. That's true. Yeah. Maybe they sent them off to study in the UK. Who knows? No, they don't. Not seeing. They don't have clever writers. Not really. I finally asked a good question. That's funny. Okay. What if ends with data human body? Oh, that's interesting. Section 31. Oh, God. Oh, Section 31. They're obsessed with Section 31. Secret Hideout is obsessed with Section 31. That body was ordered. All right, let's go back to Adega's question. What was Adega's question? Where's Adega's question? Okay. Odd question. Other than Clyden, who would you give a disability to? Yeah, if it becomes solid. Okay, who would you give it? Okay, as a writer. Okay, that's an interesting question as a writer. That Adega's putting out there. So who would you put? This is for humor, says Adega. Who would you give a disability to? Excuse me. What do you guys think? Who would you give a disability to? Who would you give a disability to? Come out of the closet. Oh, Mr. Lindell. He's married though. To a woman. Oh, just to come out. Oh, you mean come out? You mean, yeah. Yep, sorry. Okay. You mean come out as a synth, yeah. Yep. Sorry. Also, I thought the golem was designed to fool the transporter. That's the goals. He would. Yes, that's probably true. Charlie Burke. That's right, Barnabas. So what do you guys think about Adega's question? Who'd you give a disability to? Sorry, that's what Ann Winters. The new character. Well, you know what? That would be interesting if she had a disability. Now, granted, guys, that you also have to realize that with the 24th century, something that we might consider a disability may not be a disability in the 24th century. Maybe very easily resolved. Yes, typos are expected. I type all the time. I have not, Nassim. What is that? Let's start it. I'm Googling it. What is that, Nassim? You want maybe do you want to elaborate, Nassim? Hold on a sec. Yeah, 14 has a new laptop. Congratulations, 14. How's that working? By the way, anybody wants to go cut their hair on his channel? And I know I told you I almost would. Yes, I think I said yes, actually. I'm not sure if I want to screw it up too much. Oh, it's for the Warhammer. Oh, okay. I haven't. I will check that out, though. I will check that out, Nassim. Thank you. Done by one guy. Okay. What about Digga's question? Now, Digga's question is a writer, guys. It's interesting. Isaac the disability. Actually, Isaac would make sense. Kind of like the ones he was reprogramming. Yeah. Excuse me. Yes, guys. Isaac would make sense. Oh, silly Drew. Yes, Stephanie. That's okay. Yep. Yeah, that is interesting. Well, that's totally possible. And maybe in the simulator, like they go into the simulator, like Stephen Hawking. Data was playing. Was he playing chess with them? No, he was poker. Was he playing with Isaac Newton and Stephen Hawking and who was the other one? And Albert Einstein. Yeah, what if they go and they're on the simulator and in the simulator and they're with Tyson, with Neil deGrasse Tyson, the guy who killed Pluto. Better than expected. Good. It's interesting. Stephen, my view on that is, and I think they kind of addressed it a little bit about because they talked about implants. At first, it seems like Geordie's visor is a choice to me. And let me ask that question for everybody. Next question. Do you guys think that Geordie's visor was because they said that he could have implants. Why don't you have implants? Why don't you? I think it's implants that they said. The guy who killed Pluto. Yeah, he'll be down. He'll be famous. I mean, Neil deGrasse Tyson. Who knows? He might be in the future. He might be even more famous or infamous. Sorry, Neil, if you're watching this. Yeah, he did get implants in the movie. Yeah, but the visor. So the visor. I think the visor seems to be a choice, and it's maybe it's a choice because he has certain advantages. So Jordy's an engineer guy, and if he wants to be in Starfleet, this obviously the advisor gives him advantages for away missions and stuff. I mean, they gave him a lot of advantages. Good night, Cryptic. You really have to go. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Good night, Cryptic. In the beginning, he was like, "Oh, he was allergic to getting implants." Okay. I forgot that. Okay. Okay. All right, guys. Let's see. I'm gonna take a couple more questions. Um, let's see. Let's take a couple more questions before we let's see, wrap up. Let's see. 14. Do you have a question for the chat? An Orville, preferably Orville question, Orville or Star Trek question. 14. Yes, sweet dreams and pleasant nightmares. Yes, Peggy. Thank you for being with us here, says Troy. Trey, sorry. It will probably be fun. Yeah. Oh, they're finding planets all the time, I think. Now they are. Okay. Really? Okay. Didn't remember that. Thank you. Thank you, Trey. Um, I don't know. The rumor is JP had a video about it the other day. The rumor, Nassim, is that it's going to be postponed, and I don't know, but they're thinking. I mean, I don't know, but I think it's going to be probably postponed a couple months. In the video, the JP was talking about December, January. I mean, I think that's him just saying it, but it makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, Steven. Yep. Kirk. With the redness. Gordon's just a bridge cat. I'd like to see a member of the crew. Okay, good question. So Gordon suggested a bridge cat. Would you like to see a member of the crew have a pet? Yeah, guys. So what if we have a pet? What if we had a bridge cat? What if a bridge cat? Actually, suppose let's say Isaac is the one who volunteers to end up taking care of it. So he has a cat like Data does. What do you guys think? Oh, that's a good question. I do think they could have an emergency command hologram like they evolved with the captain. Yeah, in case that all the bridge crew was incapacitated for some reason. Steven? All right, actually, let's take 14's first, and then let's take Steven's questions because that's interesting. Um, Gordon suggested a bridge cat. What would you like to see a member of the crew have a? Would you like to see a member of the crew have a pet? So we want to see pets on the orbital, and then we're going to take Steven's question. I know, Nassim. Yeah, yeah. Probably number one. Yeah. I'd say January looks more. I have a question, but who knows? We might get. Who knows? Maybe by that time they figure out maybe a split season. JP actually said one important thing. He said that the first 6 episodes that they have shot, they don't necessarily have to be the first 6 episodes. Do they have enough to put out a split season? Maybe they don't yet. Maybe they would in the future. Maybe they could put out a split season. Who knows? I would imagine Seth would like to wait and do things properly. At the same time, extenuating circumstances might motivate people to take extreme measures to get something done. Maybe, who knows? I don't know. Isaac has a pet. Yeah, I think a lot of people think Isaac would have a pet. Yeah. All right, Drew. You know, we'll have Drew's question for the last question. After we get all right. So we're saving Drew's question for last. All right. Border should have a tortoise. I like that. There you go. 14. Yeah. Yeah. So let's get back to Steven's question. Let's finish. Yafit, an iguana or a snake? Oh, interesting. Isaac has a pet human. Oh, the Caliban have pet humans in the zoo. Yeah, Nassim. Yeah, I know. Yep. A hairless cat. Hairless. Like the Seinfeld episode. The kids could have a hairless cat. Yeah, I think Isaac. Or interesting. Yeah, it'd be interesting to have Isaac or Yafet have a pet. Maybe the new crew member, Charlie Burke, has a pet. Let's see. Steven's question. That was a great question. 14. Do you think that the Federation would have a holographic captain? And so we started to get a couple of responses. And then we'll have Drew give us the last question for tonight. Because he had to think of a non-Orville or non-Star Trek question. Of course, Drew did. Oh, did I miss this before? Clyden gets the cat would be hilarious. Yeah, it would be actually Clyden. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm a little sluggish tonight. So, let's see. Okay. So we had a few responses to that already. Katie Sackhoff. I actually think, don't be surprised if you see Katie Sackhoff in season 3, guys. Or somebody like Katie Sackhoff. They want to really reach out to all sci-fi fandoms. Yeah. To host the following data. Okay. Now the captain guys question. Let's see. The captain question. Do you guys think that a holographic captain? So an emergency command hologram if there's nobody coherent on the bridge to take command. Absolutely. I think they're at a point where they probably would have that. Yeah. because I mean they've already done it on Voyager. I mean they improvised, but all right. So any other responses to Stephen Klein's question? And if not, we will take Drew's Katie Sackhoff question, I guess. All right, Drew. What is your Katie Sackhoff question? Or what is your question, Drew? Go ahead, ask your question. Ask your question. And cheers to all of you guys, and thank you for joining us. You guys are an amazing chat. We have such a good time here. Some of the best ideas I've heard come out of this chat room, to be honest. So thank you guys for joining us, for following us, and thank you to everybody. Cheers, and thank you to everybody here and everybody who's not here, everybody who's watching us on the replay. Thank you for everybody getting us to 2K. Thank you guys. Cheers. Thank you. I remember Script Doctor watches us on the following day when he's working out. So Script Doctor, if you're listening to us, have a good workout, man. You can do it. Get tough. Have a great workout. The emergency command hologram would be redundant if everyone is incapacitated. The ship is done. Oh, okay, interesting. Why not EMH as the captain of our? Yeah. Okay. Let's see. But the ship needs to get the emergency command hologram. Yeah. Maybe after the kill. Maybe after the crew's killed. Yeah. But I mean, if there's nobody left on the bridge, it would make sense for it to turn on. I'm about to take your question, Drew. Hold on a second. New navigator, says Marnus. Oh. That's what it says in Orville Wiki? I don't know if I trust that. Is that what it says, Marnus? Add the ship's new navigator. Oh, we'll check that out. Can you post that? Can you post that link, Marnus? Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Who is Sabine Wren? Number one. Ghost ship type program. Who is based on me? Drunken Space. Oh, really? What's that? Good night, Stephen Klein. All right, let's go back to what's Drew's question. Good night, Stephen. Where's Drew's question? Okay. It doesn't do the case of. Oh, where's Drew's? Did you go ahead and ask it, Drew? Oh, okay, you did. Sorry. So for those of you who have been seeing the mental, that's what you guys were talking about. Do we expect to see Katie Sackhoff? Oh yeah. Oh, okay. In some episodes of season 2. Face off, I'm off kidding. That's an interesting question. I think that I was reading about that before. I don't know. You guys think the episode 2? I mean season 2 or season 3? I would say it's possible. I have a gut feeling though she's going to be on the Orville, to be honest. Now I know what you guys are talking about. Sorry. Yeah, that's right. Number 1. Thanks. Yeah. What do you guys think about Drew's question? I would say possible. Season 2. I would say possible. Oh, whoops. 1 second. All right, guys. Well, any other responses to Drew? So at the end of the Rebels, you Tucker Saber to someone in the right film. Okay. Let me ask this question, guys. Is anybody streaming now? Do we know of anybody who is going to be streaming now? To send people their way. Let's see. Just really quick to see who is streaming now from our community. If anybody in here is going to be streaming, let me know. It looks like Bear is going to be in a little while. Bird of Prey is streaming now. So you guys might want to go to Birds, and LDG Pixels is streaming as well. So you guys might want to head over there. All right, guys. So number 1 says he might stream if somebody Burnout Paradise. So Bird of Prey and LDG Pixels and number 1 Sci-Fi might be streaming. And okay, guys. So listen, tomorrow we have Eric Moran from A Planetary Step, and let me just put. Let's see. So we're going to be talking about this. We're going to be talking about this feature. This film. We're going to be talking about this film. Now, it was very short. It's kind of a teaser of things to come. So let me just put that image up. I think it was a labor of love to especially a way of remembering, a very nice way of remembering their friend Aaron. And so we're gonna be doing that tomorrow. I'm gonna be posting the time. And Tuesday we have the Abaddon fan film creator Kathy. She's going to be with us for Power Women Tuesday. And Wednesday, I'm going to be on Simone's channel, I think. And Friday, we got DJ's amazing Clash of the Titans with Katie, which is going to be spectacle in its own. If you guys, I had told some people to DM me because they were offering to help Katie's side. So please DM me, Jeff, I think, and Peggy, I think. So DM me, guys. And I want to say thanks to everybody for helping us, reach 2K. And we're going to have a great week celebrating it. Everybody, please stay safe. You guys are amazing. You guys are awesome. Good night, Louise. Good night, Fortian. Thanks for all our European friends hanging out. We had a good bunch from the UK here tonight. We have four people from the UK. Awesome, guys. So I want to thank everybody who's been in here, and we will be back tomorrow with some Orville fan film interviewing of Eric Moran. And when is this, Mortimus? When is Anti-Trucker Marathon stream? When is this? I don't know anything about it. Do you know what that is? Thank you, Peggy. Thanks to all of you. Thank you, Adega, for wrenching. Thank you, Adega. Thank you, Trey. What is this about? Anti-truckers? Can anybody tell me? Oh, Tuesday night is an anti-trucker marathon? Okay. We will check that out. Awesome. Thank you, guys. So that's Tuesday is the anti-trucker thing. Oh, you guys. Oh, it's his birthday stream Tuesday. Gotcha. All right. Thank you, guys. But we'll have to go visit Anti-Trucker then on Tuesday. Thank you guys for saying that. Just to Tuesday. Okay. Thanks, guys. All righty. Well, you guys all have a great night. Thank you, DJ. DJ, we're gonna do that little coordination for Friday. That's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Wow. Thank you, DJ. Mortimus, Stephen, Peggy, Adega, Trey, 14, Louise, number one sci-fi, Jeff, the other Jeff. Thank you, Stephen, everybody who's been in here, Mortimus. Thank you guys, Nassim, everybody who's been in here. Thank you guys. You guys have a great night. Steph and Captain Robert and Drew. Thank you guys. Thank you guys all. Have a great night. Stay safe. God bless. And have an amazing end to your weekend and have an amazing start to the week. And everything that's going on is slowly going to go away. And let's just do all our best to get through it and help everybody. Help everybody you can. Help everybody you can to get through it. Check on your neighbors, your friends. Make sure nobody feels isolated, too isolated. We're all in isolation, but reach out to everybody you know. Thank you guys. Have an awesome night. Take care.